So BK mentioned it in the other day in our football group that Pretty is actually good at transfers. And man, when I said that, I was like, yeah, this guy is always up there. So Pretty, talk to us. It's well, what's happening
in the transfer market.
Sure.
It's one of the best moments which I enjoy in football, actually. Even when I'm playing FIFA, I'm saying that I'm waiting for the transfer market to open for me to move around the market.
Sharp.
That's when football gets so exciting. Imagine playing with the same people and then you're not allowed to rebuild and exchange players. But then looking at it this year, the market became changed actually.
Okay.
If you see the man how the market changed, the prices, everything from 2018 actually, if I can put it there, from the Neymar transfer, the market totally changed.
Especially with prices.
Yes, with prices and everything. But if we look at it now, something new came up in this transfer. Saudi League. But it's not like it is. If you guys disagree or agree with me, it's not like this thing has never been happening.
Yeah.
Barclays have been doing this.
Yeah.
You understand? Barclays has been doing this. They have been stealing players from lower leagues, Syria, all those leagues. But why are people fighting Saudi? It is Saudi that are killing the football. That's the first question which I want to ask.
Do you want to, can I just take it? I feel like when we say people, I don't think it's people. I think it's the Barclays. It's the British media. Because they can see, I don't know if any of you saw a video, thank you for bringing this up, last year when they were talking, I don't know about which league, I think it was one, Getting Ever or whoever, I don't know who it was, saying that this thing has been happening. Because there was a time, if you guys remember very carefully, where La Liga, the Galacticos, even before after the Galacticos, there was a time when Madrid and Barca had cut Robin. They would buy your Etos, Zlatan. These players are not going to the Premier League.
Luis Figo's.
Do you understand? Maradona, Ronaldo. So I think it's an era thing in football where it's just that this one is now shocking because
it's not a European.
It's not a European team, and people are confused. Should we now start watching the Saudi League? I don't know if that's going to happen, but I think it's not people per se. If you jump on that and you're African, I'm just making an example. You're just jumping on that. You don't understand the whole thing. It's been happening. And for me, I don't feel like it's a problem per se. Because mostly they are bringing in old players. If it switches on and now we have to start watching the Saudi League at 11 o'clock, then now we have to start worrying. Do you understand? For example, if you take Americans cannot watch Barclays, they cannot watch La Liga, they cannot watch Serie A. Because you have to wait up until 4 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, it's a tough one. But I feel like it's just, as a footballer, if your team doesn't, same case applies to money, just to close the Saudi league actually. If your team doesn't appreciate your work,
yes,
you understand, you have to go to Saudi. Go and work hard there where you're going to be appreciated and get the fame.
And man, if you're black, get that money.
Get that money. You understand? Work for your kids. You understand? All of them, when they go there, they release a statement and say, I'm doing this for my kids, I'm doing this for my country.
Sure.
You understand? Another thing which I want to get into it actually, it's shout out to Fabrizio. He's the head of transfers actually.
Is it?
Yes. Anything which comes out in his page, you know that.
Yeah,
Definitely. You understand? But then I wanted to ask you guys the influence which he has in the market. Is this where we're heading as football? That the media actually has an influence of influencing a team, the sporting director, to make a certain transfer? Do we go for those for those reporters to say, advertise me as a player that I'm good, and then the team goes for it? Because that's what normally
that's what's happening now.
You understand? You will bring some player from Brazil, which you have never heard a name of, and then you'll say this boy is super talented. The next thing, teams are coming in, flowing to him. Actually. Are these saying that the new transfer reporters, they are the new scouts actually in football.
I think it's been like that for quite some time. Like if I as a City fan, did Pep want to buy Grealish for 100 million?
Okay, yeah, I was actually thinking of that when you were talking to say that. I think it's now they have more influence because there's two factors that you have to look at now. The fact that social media, back in the day, they didn't have. You couldn't say, if you put it in the newspapers that PSG want Neymar and they want to make him a star, back in the day. Do you know how many newspapers it would have taken for many people to know? But now social media and especially the British media, respect, you guys are fucking good.
They made us buy Maguire.
Exactly. Do you understand? So they are also good at that to say, because even now, dog, sometimes the money thing for me, for example, when it came out to say he's wanted in something, I was like, dog, I'm sure this guy does not want to. He still feels like he wants to prove himself.
Another season.
Hey, but because now they put that in his mind, and then Saudi actually said, yeah, you know what, let's go for this game. Because if anyone in Saudi League buys Kessie, I'm not saying Kessie is a bad player at Barca, but why?
The media. But on some level, I feel like it didn't work for Ronaldo because he tried it in Jan, pushing rumors that Bayern wanted, pushing rumors that PSG want, and it didn't work because he ended up going to Saudi.
Sure.
So it depends, man. I think it depends on the club.
On the club also,
yeah, but for sure, the media will maybe even get a response out of the club because the CEO of Bayern at the time said, no, we don't want to at this time. It sparked that conversation. He even said, no, we discussed it.
And do you understand? So
the media does have that influence, but ultimately the clubs and players have started to realize it. Hence, I'm saying even Ronaldo tried to and go, sorry, no pun intended, go to other teams to buy him and to buy him.
Sure.
Talking about transfers, if I will give you guys for your team, to make just a single wish transfer, any player, which one will you be? For your team, just one player. Just one player.
Can you give us 3?
I can give you a lot.
Just,
can you give us 3?
Just one player.
I can give you. Listen, one thing. Sitting here as a Barca fan, I hope Barca fans are sitting here also, maybe watching. They can comment. One thing that I've not understood ever since Dani Alves left the club, we have not signed a proper. And every season it's we need a midfielder, we need a one. But the right back position has been abandoned a lot. That if it will have to be a right back, the wish is Cancelo, but I'm still worried about the attitude. Because I do feel a part that Xavi and Pep are a bit of the same. If Cancelo wakes up the next day and says, you can't bench him. I'm not saying he is, I doubt he'll get there. But
I feel like it would be a good fit for him.
Yeah.
It would be a good fit. Attitude on him.
So it would be Joao Cancelo.
So Cancelo for you.
United fans?
Man, I have a few people on my list that I would still like to see join United, but I think Harry Kane for me would be
still even after Rasmus.
Even after Rasmus, look, he's still young, and I did say the other day that he can get us at least 15 goal involvements. But Harry Kane immediately makes us Premier League contenders.
Okay,
that's hence I was telling one guy the other day that if looking at the way Bayern is playing, if they get Harry Kane,
remember when you guys signed Ronaldo and you were like, this is
but we cannot stop
I'm not saying yes.
We did not have a
but remember, like the mindset at the time, even I said
that's the most exciting moment about the transfer.
The unknown.
The unknowns. That's why I wanted to ask that was gonna be my next question actually. Which one is your most exciting transfer? Which happened actually? You're looking forward for the season to start, and see this player in that team.
Funny enough,
This is it.
no one.
He,
For me, it's no one. I'm excited about our academy players. I'm excited about young players in United, Police, Garnacho, Kobe,
Sha.
Kobe Mine. I'm excited about that boy. I'm excited about these young players
Yeah.
that we're gonna.
Yeah.
I'm not excited about
Okay.
Rasmus.
A big yeah.
I'm glad we got him.
Haaland versus
No, let's not even. Let's not even. Let's not.
Nunes.
Let's
Nunes.
not. Let's not.
No,
Liverpool.
Hey, but you know it's gonna happen. Listen,
I've seen videos.
yeah, you know
I've
it's
seen a
gonna
picture
happen.
of Haaland in a United shirt and Holland in a United shirt and Haaland looking at each other. And I'm thinking, why? Why are we
It's gonna happen.
Like,
It's gonna happen.
no, as a United fan, and please, United fans, please, let's not do that comparison.
Do you have an exciting signing
Signing.
this season?
Funny enough, I do. The new midfielder. What's He's
Okay.
after
The new Ozil.
he is the new Ozil. That's what. But I hate that hype which
Hey man,
they
it happened.
they give a player.
Bellingham.
Nah, don't.
Seriously, you were so excited about Bellingham the other day.
I knew that it was gonna happen.
You knew he was on the
Yes, you understand. But after seeing him though in that Madrid team, for me, he needs to prove himself. That's a different.
So Tony said.
Yes, it's a different atmosphere in Madrid. Like he's coming back to the price tag. You understand?
Yeah.
He's carrying a price tag on his shoulder. He's carrying the hazard issue team. I need to prove myself into the team.
Yeah.
And teams like Madrid, Barcelona, they're too tactical. La Liga is too tactical.
Yeah, but La Liga doesn't play like
You
that.
understand? It's too tactical. You need to be mentally fit and physical fit for you to order to achieve what you achieve.
Sure.
But after seeing his videos in training, I don't know, man, if the media is bad mouthing him or something.
Nah, he's gonna do that.
Like
La Liga is
he's
tough.
suffering.
Don't forget Motus was
He's
the worst
suffering.
signing in his life.
You understand? He's
La
suffering.
Liga, listen, Barkley is brutal, but La Liga is too much. Man.
Yes,
Like,
as an underdog going to La Liga, it's the best feeling ever. Look at Camavinga. You didn't see him coming though.
yeah, no.
You understand?
Definitely not.
You did look at that boy which they just signed, Chouameni. He's suffering. You understand? Because of the price tag which he came with,
Yeah.
and then now he has to prove himself, but he's suffering.
I don't know what that boy has to do.
You understand?
But
the
I mean,
price-
he's there to play Casemiro's position, right?
Yes.
But they're not playing with Casemiro. Like they keep playing Cruz, and I'm like,
Why?
let the boy.
Let the boy play.
Hey man.
But that's the issue. You need to learn the system in La Liga.
Yeah.
But he's good enough, man. I've seen him, particularly in France, that he's a good CDM.
Yeah.
He's good enough.
Yeah.
Okay. Also, seeing Arsenal in the screen actually, tackling us, the signing actually, the price tag. Tell me about the price tag.
I saw him in pre-season.
Thank you, City, for doing that.
He's not.
That's what they do, you guys. That's what the guys do. You know, I hate City. I hate City with all
No,
my.
it's because we've got the money. If we can buy,
No, though.
if this guy do want to buy rice, let's say let's say that you
You're
want to buy
gonna-
rice and pension.
You see, Philip. Oh,
Kevin
Kevin
Phillips.
Phillips.
Yeah, that's what I'm
You
saying.
understand? They made Arsenal to pay 100 and something because they.
The reason you
ranked
guys
Arsenal.
signed Maguire also the same.
City.
Yeah,
Because City.
And when we let them, you know, City didn't interfere with that boy which they just signed the left back and centre back. He plays left
What do
back.
you-
Yes.
But
You
who
know
was
what?
going to interfere with us? We've got the money.
You see, they just went and put themselves 100 million there.
We've got the money.
You understand?
No one was going to interfere.
But
Unless you got somebody will come and say, let's say,
It's enemies.
let's say we'd say 100, and then someone will say 100. People will say,
It's
spend the
enemies.
money.
that's what I'm trying to say, Uti. BK. I have to ask this. Who's this? The Brighton who went to Liverpool?
The Argentine.
McAllister.
Yes, McAllister. Do you think if it was Menu interested in him,
Nah,
we would have got him with the same amount?
menu text.
No, definitely.
Menu
Yeah.
text.
But it's your guys' fault. It's your owner's fault.
Menu text.
I keep saying that. The man
It's
said
Jesus.
the other day,
Yeah.
I think he was sitting in a pub with
Yeah.
friends,
Yeah, okay.
and the friends asked him to sign order, and it's like, money has never been a problem. I'm telling you, all the other teams were like,
Nah,
But
it's
in fact,
not.
we know who has the money in the Premier League.
who?
City.
No, but
City has the
we
money.
can argue that you guys have the money because you guys have spent more than us.
City has the money.
And on another what if, we have to discuss what if City were dropped points.
Oh,
He-
flip. Yeah, we have to.
And
Nah, okay, but okay, sharp. Oh, damn.
these guys have money. Talking about
You guys also have money.
They're suffering.
Where?
We have to-
where now we can't
we
buy
have to
anyone
sell
without selling.
to afford Sofian Amrabat.
Imagine a
Yeah,
35
yeah.
million boy.
But listen, you guys are not suffering because of it. Let's get that.
The
You
FIFA
guys
fair
have
play.
money.
We're in a situation because we don't know in the new season who's going to be our owners.
Yeah.
The Glazers might not want to spend their
I
money.
doubt if you guys get bought by the Saudi guys, like, isn't it late now? Isn't it?
No, it's late now.
Yeah,
It's-
man.
it's
I feel like
late.
a lot of
It's
time.
never
has been
too
wasted.
late.
It's never too late.
It's never too late, Biggie. If those clowns sign the contract in a week, sharp, the following week, everything is done. The transfer window, it still has a
But who would you want to buy? Okay, you never get who would
Mbappe.
you-
I won't hesitate. Oh, it's money laundering. Technically, it's money laundering. No, the whole Qatar benefits from it. You understand?
Sure.
You don't want the player.
Uh-huh.
It's more like you and Anika. You don't want this pillow. Anika wants this pillow.
So what if Mbappe says?
So this pillow doesn't want you also. So why don't you give it to
So
Anika?
wait. Would you, if you guys were to sign Mbappe,
Yes.
and Mbappe says, "I'll give you a loan deal for a year,"
I'll take it.
would you?
I will take it. Why not? I'll take it.
Would you?
Rashford goes injured. What would I do? He's gone.
Oh, it's gone.
I'm
Where do you go to?
medical clinic. He's always in the medical clinic. He's the new Dembele bet. Even Dembele does bets for them to Dembele.
The weather is good. The weather is hospital good.
PSG, they have to update their medical team because of Dembele.
But would you agree to a loan deal? That's a year.
Yes. So it's more like saying if he comes in our team, I'm guaranteed that I'm gonna win.
Okay, but it is also kind of the same thing. Correct me if I'm wrong. When you guys signed Robinson Place,
Yes.
that was a 1 year sign.
Yes.
It was more. The contract was more, but
Yes.
let's be honest.
Yes.
That was
Yes.
Look, we needed the goal.
Yeah.
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 You understand?
Okay.
So I wouldn't mind the boy which we just bought now. He can be he's super sub. It's okay. Go in there.
Rasmus.
For me, ne,
You're
I
Rasmus.
would
Erasmus.
love to see it play for Arsenal. But
On a loan, bro. 2 years ago.
if even on a loan, it's fine.
Even
But
in 6 months.
gun to my head, even 6 months,
I
up
can
until
take
Jan.
I can take it. I can take it. Would be fast. Would be fast. No one
Qualified, that's the thing.
Yes, we're done. Bitch. Qualified last 16. We're done. Bitch. Everyone fears us.
Okay.
No,
We're done.
gun to my head, I would take Kane instead of Mbappe.
Oh, is it? Okay, that's
Yeah,
very
Gun to my-
interesting.
Because look, man, I'm excited. That's what I'm saying. I'm excited about this boy.
Mm.
Like, if we buy Mbappe, where's Garnacho going to play? You understand? I'm thinking that already. We have Garnacho, we have Pelistri, and I want to see these boys play.
But super
But-
Saiyan,
But if we have, no,
don't you think Garnacho still has time?
Yes.
no.
He doesn't have time.
Garnacho, number one, Garnacho should have been given the number
No,
7
that's-
shirt.
yeah, you give
That's
him the same
number
match.
one.
You give
And
him
I'm
the same
pissed
match.
about that. That's fine. And second, he needs more game time. He needs to be a starter. He needs to be a starter.
Yeah, and
We have a lot of wingers, if you think about
Yeah,
it.
definitely.
We
Sancho.
need strikers now. Sancho needs to play. Anthony needs to play. Pelistri, Garnacho. We have wingers now. So if you buy Mbappe on a loan, like that's something gun to my head, I would say get me King
Okay.
on a loan. Because there, Martial, Vegas.
But Martial scores.
Think about it. Last season, with Rashford's goal, that was the first time a United striker scored 30 goals since Robin van Persie.
Oh,
Think about it.
since Robin van Persie.
Since Robin van Persie. Think
Damn.
about that. So we need
Yeah.
a striker.
I don't think that means that
So-
when
so
Fergie
are you
was the
saying-
coach.
Are you saying that since you said that they need a striker, I don't want to focus more on winning this the last two games.
Sure.
So you're saying that if they say that they need a striker, they bought a striker, huh? You understand? will they need to rely more into the boy? So what if the boy doesn't deliver?
Hence I'm saying get me Kane.
What if injury?
We can do what you're saying about a super sub card with Kane and Wayland.
Honestly, if let's say let's leave the whole Kane. I understand that was a good topic when I'm on that, because if that boy doesn't perform, that means Rashford is back.
Vehos,
Striker.
let's say it becomes Vehos.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Maybe that means you guys are back to what you were last.
Yes,
Sure. Which defeats the whole purpose.
Which is, but you can play for no wing. I don't even pronounce that.
No.
Okay,
Okay,
let's go to the Chelsea. I love Chelsea fans. I love Chelsea fans with all my heart. I love Chelsea fans.
So,
Looking at the team sheet,
and
75 players in know of Chelsea.
Five players.
Okay, he's out 16 weeks.
Not even
He's out 16 weeks.
the Argentine that they bought last season,
Okay,
Enzo.
Enzo Fernandez,
He's
the goalkeeper.
let's just leave the list.
No, Brian.
The issue is, how do you see? How do you feel about this as a football fan? Don't take the hate on it. You don't need to. But how? Let's say it's me. Let's say it's your team rebuilding like this, the whole team shit. You understand? It's new players. How would you see? How would you feel as a Chelsea fan? How do Chelsea fans feel at them? Do you trust in the system?
Get on the comments, Chelsea fans.
Listen, because we have a new manager,
Okay.
I would say I would let it go for now, for the first year, because there's a new manager.
After there's nothing you can do. That's right.
And hopefully the players, and I've been saying this for a while, that you want players that want to play for the team.
Sure.
You understand? The Mount, you could see he was happy to leave and go to United.
Kaya Havertz.
So you want players that will come through, want to play. One thing that I love about, sorry to go back to United, to Hoyland, his first interview, he said, I want to bleed for this team. When he said that, I was like, shit, this nigga wants to bleed for the badge. And I was like, this is a United player.
10 goals this season.
So you need players like that. And you want players that will want to play for Chelsea, that will want to play for Poch in a new system, and let him figure it out. Because anyway, the players that he had were not good enough, let's be honest.
Cool.
The players that Chelsea had last season.
Wasn't it more too much? Like people.
He was confused.
Listen, Potter dog, I'm not saying you're a good coach.
He was confused though. It was
That's too much.
Listen, Potter for me, he got confused by selecting the team sheet.
And
Not the starting lineup. The team sheet though.
Hey.
Who do I leave out?
And I don't forget, Potter said quite well.
Imagine the left hand of Aubameyang in the Champions League team. You understand?
Now they signed finishing like how? Guys.
Like why? They want him back now because of the issue.
Cool.
So the Chelsea issue actually, Lukaku is still in Chelsea.
Yeah.
That's the issue which they're having.
But do they have another side?
Yes, they have 3 strikers. I don't know their names though.
Play Lukaku.
So you understand. So, but the issue with Lukaku doesn't want to play for Chelsea. You understand? As a player, he doesn't want to play for Inter. The Inter sporting director, CEO, they say that they feel like Lukaku. You understand? He didn't take it as a man and as a player. As a player, how do you feel? Do you still say that I want to go at the same league? Because obviously you're gonna have problems. You understand? If he goes to Juventus, fans of Inter, they're gonna be racist. That's where racism starts.
But here's my issue with that whole.
You understand?
Yeah.
That's where it starts. But my issue with Chelsea now, are we saying where do you put Chelsea? On the log.
Top 4.
Yes, with
I'm asking, not saying. I'm asking. Hey.
Where do you put them? I don't need you to explain. Just say I
Top 4, top 5.
Top 4, top 5.
Number 6.
Number 6.
How?
Because there are 5 good teams that I can think of now on the spot.
Like who?
The City, Arsenal, United, Newcastle, I believe they can finish above.
Newcastle.
I believe they can finish above.
Be careful.
Newcastle.
What I was coming here. I was coming here though.
I believe they can finish above.
I need
And
to
then you have
I need
Liverpool.
to
Guys, like I don't
And then you have
understand.
Liverpool.
Before
Those
you
are 5 teams.
I need to pee.
For
Wait.
8.
Be
We
careful.
continue.
Yo.
I believe so. I believe so. I believe they can at least finish